Welcome to the Paintedfigs show, and I'm Navin.
But touching.
Yeah.
So they're not into each other. Hello, welcome to the Paintedfigs show.
I'm Navin.
And I'm Navin.
And hi, it's the 11th episode. We're back. I don't think we'd be alive for this long.
Why?
I don't know. It's still a really rough year.
Has it?
Welcome to the Paintedfigs show. We have some cool minis.
We have some cool
Very cool
minis
mini
and we
show.
have some interesting news.
Yeah.
Right. We have the largest Death Korps of Krieg army we have ever done. It took 43 boxes to ship. And we're going to talk about it today.
It's Warhammer 43k. All right, first up, we have Death Korps of Krieg.
Not just Death Korps of Krieg.
Biggest Death Korps.
This is the biggest Death Korps of Krieg army you've ever done. The gallery that we're looking at here has 551 pictures because the army was so big. There should be a picture popping up on the screen now where it's me sitting in front of 43 boxes. You can count them. Those were all for shipping this one army.
I remember taking the photo.
It was you. It's not even the biggest shipment we've done.
Yeah.
That was that one for the Imaginaria where we have all the builders signed. That was a 50-something.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was. But that was like multiple orders. This was
single
just
army.
one army.
Yeah.
And
Is it one of the biggest army we've done?
oh, it might be the single
Yeah.
biggest army. The single biggest army, 43 boxes. But you can see it's a whole bunch of Forge World figures. I believe this was before the Plastic GW Krieg came out, and it's got everything. It's got the Death Riders, it's got your Commissars, it's got your Thud gun, it's got every kind of gun you would find in like the Forge World catalog. Like every kind. I mean, there are things you've never seen before and will never see again. You know, like Centaur ammo carriers or crazy things. And so many heavies and super heavies. Like every Lehman Russ variant you can ever have in the universe
Nice.
is there. Every Lehman Russ turret variant you can ever have in the universe is there. Nothing was 3D printed. All of it was like heavy resin.
Yeah.
But it was mad. Like we had to find something to talk about here because
There's so much.
there's so much to show.
I'm just going through the images.
Where's your dumb elephant joke now? Well, no, that's fine. Cool. But it was mad.
Yeah.
One of the challenges with this one was trying to make sure you have consistency because when you're doing a large army, you can't just be like, "Oh, can you paint this for me?" Like,
Yeah.
no, you need a team to work on.
Across the
Right?
board, yeah.
That team needs to work well together. You need to make sure that they are coordinating well amongst each other, that they're communicating and they're benchmarking, or they're painting the same color, but also in the same style.
Yeah.
And it gets a little easier if they're painting different units. Like if one person is doing, the guys in the green scheme, others doing that in the blue scheme, that's easier.
Yeah.
But when they're doing like the same units, there's more of a burden, more of a load to make sure that works well.
Yeah.
We've had to make sure we know what the clicks are at work, right? Because and the way we figure out the clicks, and the painters never watch this show, I can say this, right? We watch who comes down to eat at lunch together. And that's how we know, okay, those people work well. It's like, oh, this person no longer in that clique. Oh, this person knows. Like one person I know was eating with
Group A.
with Group A,
Yeah.
and now he doesn't eat with Group A anymore, or something has changed, and doesn't sit with Group A anymore either. First it was like the stop sitting, the very next day, not at lunch with them either.
And we have a list of the groups in the clique, so when we're making sets and we're giving out people to paint and splitting stuff up, we know who to give what to and who works well with each other. Little duos, little trios, little groups.
If people don't like each other, don't think they'll be professional enough to make sure they know what they need to do their job. They won't. So you just go, okay, fine. Here are the fault lines. This group can handle this job, and that group handle them. We don't try and mix those.
Just more of an efficiency thing as well. Like it just works better.
100%, right? Because it's also as people just get along with each other. They eat together, they work together, they chat and chat together, and I find it's always tables. Like tables tend to become their own micro community.
It's the other way around as well. Like the table, if there's 6 people in the table and one of them will go to another table because they just don't click with the people at the table.
Oh, you've seen that happen?
Yeah, so it's not just that they eat together and all of that. They shift tables depending on what groups they are, what cliques they are. Because we don't have the the tables now are like sort of come to like a resting point. But early on, people would move over, move to other places. There's all sorts of things.
There's one person who moved as far away from another table as that person possibly could. Now I'm seeing these things fit. I understand why these choices happen.
But yeah, I mean,
Anyway.
they all work well together, but it just works better if they're with the people that they like to talk to and they like to communicate.
I hope there are lots of pictures of tanks people looking at while we talk about like clicks and how.
What is you're a
other.
big decog man anyway, right? Like you.
Can you say Death Korps of Krieg?
Yes.
I'm not a big decog man.
Big decog. But yeah,
I mean, thank you. That's very kind of you. But let's not go. Let's not go there, please. Right, this is a pseudo family show. A pseudo family pseudo show.
Which part was the pseudo? The family, the show?
Both.
Okay. But is there anything else? Is there anything specific that cuts out here?
They were all incredibly heavy because they were all these big resin pieces. And this is before we had switched to doing high volumetric shipping with the courier.
Yeah.
And we're still using regular mail services before Trump changed everything with tariffs and we couldn't use mail anymore.
Yeah.
So the thing with the mail is that you could put whatever you want in as long as you didn't go over 2 kg. More than 2 kg, you go into EMS shipping, which can be as big as you want. But the problem there is that we didn't have the packing knowledge to have a box that was particularly heavy to pack things and have them move safely. We had to learn that later after the tariffs came along. Like, how do we pack this to optimize volumetric weight?
This is a fun.
Which involved transforming the way we use foam altogether, right? It's amazing how much time we would spend. Like, every single figure here was individually wrapped in yellow foam, like a sweetie. It was all like little toffees, like Christmas crackers, right?
How many minis do you think there are in total?
God, 1 trillion.
Yeah.
There are some pictures that we are not looking at right now.
The total ones.
That show the group shots of these things. Let me see if I cut them over here.
Oh yeah.
You look at them that way; it doesn't seem that big, but it's actually up to 43 boxes, right? And I think it was also the foam mass. I mean, like when we switched to the trays, the efficiency went by 50%. Yeah. But yeah, I guess we paid all that money in shipping because we were morons. Yeah.
That's the Death Korps of Krieg.
That's the Death Korps of Krieg. I hope the biggest Death Korps of Krieg army we've ever painted. Certainly the heaviest army we've ever painted. I'm not sure it's the biggest ever, but it's definitely the heaviest ever. Yeah. Cool. That was some Death Korps. No, that was all the Death Korps. There was no sum about this. Okay, next we have some Ossiarch Bonereapers for Age of Sigmar.
What are the Ossiarch Bonereapers?
Well, there used to be the Tomb Kings.
Tomb Kings.
From the old world.
Yeah.
And
me and I have gotten our ass kicked by some Tomb Kings.
Yeah, they're quite full on, right? And they were redid for Age of Sigmar as the Ossiarch Bonereapers. Like there's like more than one like undead army now, and that's cool. They have their very distinctive feels and flavor, and the Ossiarchs have they feel like Tomb Kings, but like way more snazzier, right? Much more.
The colors are really nice. It's a lot less gray and brown.
What was fun about this one was that this army was an eBay rescue.
Oh, okay.
A lot of them needed to be stripped. They had all kinds of messed up things with missing parts. It was in a bad state, and we were catalyzing parts from certain figures and things, and we were like kit bashing things and so on. We had to work out how to do the basing in from scratch without some cases without destroying existing basing. And it worked out. The client really liked it.
Nice.
And you could here and there we had difficulty where you have some old paint and some old paint we couldn't get off, even with like the what's that machine? The ultrasonic cleaner, even though we couldn't get stuff off it. But it didn't show at all.
Nice.
In the repainting. But it was fun. Like the mix of colors is interesting because it feels like you have red, and you have blue, and you have green, but like when you put it all together, it works. And the basing gives like kind of a desolate feeling because the bones stood out so much. We needed darker basing to offset that, otherwise it would look a bit strange.
I really like the cool one, the big one with the fire around him.
Yes, that is Nagash. Nagash is fancy. He's had various iterations, and I'm not sure if he's actually an Ossiarch Bonereaper. Okay, but he is spectacular. So it's a huge figure, very, very charming.
Oh, yeah. But yeah, that's the Bonereapers.
Those are Bonereapers.
Next up, we have Fallout Wasteland Warfare.
Fallout. Let's talk about Fallout.
Yeah.
This is an ongoing project for mine
it's a consistent
that we've
one.
been working on since at least 2021. That's where the first notice comes up. Oh, new work 2021.
Yeah.
I think we've been it was February. So I think we've been doing since 2020.
Wow, okay. I played New Vegas and I played Fallout 3 when I was very young.
I played Fallout.
Like the original.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. How was that? How was that experience?
It was good.
Yeah. I watched a breakdown of Fallout where if you break your leg, there's no tutorial, right? There's no in-game wiki or anything. You just have to figure things out. Like they just throw you into the wasteland as like good luck, right? But with a lot of the newer ones, it's a bit more handholdy, a bit more like missions. Straightforward.
I had difficulty with Fallout 2 because I was having to do it with 3D, and I didn't want to take like Dramamine and stuff to help me play.
Yeah, fair.
Which I did for Cyberpunk. It's
Cyberpunk.
very sad. You got some drugs with Cyberpunk, so yeah.
Well, yeah, the minis are really cool. We have a cute little dog meat over there holding a hand.
Yes.
That's amazing. We got the Nuka-Cola guys, and this is all the people from Starlight Theatre and all those guys.
So Modifius has a license now, or I think maybe they've always had it for this one here. And they have a lot of minis which you can get now in 3D STL. You can use them, and they have them on My Mini Factory.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah. So
very straightforward. We should get a Fallout. I would love a little Fallout diorama, like a tiny one. It's just a couple minis, a personal one.
Totally.
What else is cool?
You just print them and
all the power armor looks really nice. The highlights and everything is really badass. For the basing, did you guys specifically choose?
So the bases were really nicely sculpted because a lot of them had their own bits and doodads and so on and so forth. So it made a lot more work to paint them because you got to pick out every single thing and do it in whatever colors it should be. You got to stand out. Basically, miniatures within miniatures.
Yeah.
But it looks so nice. Yeah, it was really nice there. And I think a lot of the problems these days now, because we can do everything in 3D and there's so much more detail to cram in, you make what back in the day were called busy figures. And a busy figure had so much detail, what were you supposed to do with it? And you would put those aside. Problem is, busy figures look amazing. So people take those figures and instead of putting them aside, they paint over the detail. And they go, oh no, it's all right. From a distance it looks good. And you've got the main bits and like, okay, I mean, sure. That is 100% correct. And it's also how people are adapting to what to do with busy figures. They all became busy. Right?
Yeah.
And our problem is that we've always opted to paint those details, which then leads to higher cost.
Yeah.
It makes a more interesting mini, but it is not a practical approach for everyday people doing painting. I mean, they would just go mad and rip their hair out.
Yeah.
But it also feels like a real shame, you know? And like I'm pretty sure a lot of people just gloss over the details on their bases, right?
Yeah.
They're worse than them, and there's an adaptation they got to do to spend time in the hobby. Yeah, go for it. Yeah. But it feels like a design failure. Like companies are competing with more and more detail, making figures that are more and more impractical. Games Workshop Terrain has this problem in space. They have mad detail. Like, what are you gonna do with all that? So yeah.
But yeah, that was Fallout. We got Book Nooks last up.
Yes.
Book Nooks.
So tell me about firstly, how big are these things?
These are great. These are like this.
Are they big?
Yeah.
Colossally heavy. They make good murder weapons.
This was
you could totally have murdered me with one of those. I said that I probably murdered you first. Huh? I bet I would have murdered you first because you're too trusting. Your generation is too trusting, too kind.
That's very nice.
That's why we're still here.
Okay. Are we gonna be outlived by then? All right. Fair enough. This is one of the first things I did when I joined the company.
Really?
Yeah. Before I joined full time, I was just here to assist with 3D printing, and I was doing 3D printing with Kashan. And these were nice. These were printed on an S1, Creality S1, and these guys had just bought down like
insane.
They just bought down like 4 or 5 of them, and we were just pumping these out. The ones with the goblins are really cool because they were all individually printed and then just stuck on because each character has their own things. Yeah, like I think 1 or 2 of them were single piece. Everything else was separate. Like
multi-piece.
The wolf one, everything except the claws were one piece, and the claws are separate. And then we had...
they took ages to print.
They took so long. They were like 30-hour, 40-hour prints. They were like overnight prints.
If you did them on the V3s now, how long would that take?
Still a while. Like these are dense. Like still like 10 hours, 10, 12 hours. Like half less, but still pretty long.
And when we got the V3s with the test printers,
Yeah,
we were so happy.
We went for dinner.
Yeah,
that was nice. But yeah, all the dragons, anything that is jutting out were like separate pieces, and everything else we just fit on the plate. But they were fun. They were just dense, like just maybe like a kilo filament every print.
Painters adored painters.
Yeah,
We worked with something
great.
large. I was so excited, and they're very fun.
Right? The dragon one is so cool.
Mm.
Colors and everything.
I don't have a favorite because they're all just mad.
That's right.
I don't like the Frankenstein one. That's a bit silly.
I like the dragon and the wolf. Those two. The wolf, the fur looks so furry. Like it looks like I can touch it, and it is actual fur.
And we had to do a lot of gloss over the eyes to make that shine. Then we paint in the shine. Yeah.
But yeah, those are the book Nooks.
Book Nooks. Printed and painted.
Printed and painted. Get more print and paints. It is only half the amount out shipping because we don't ship
not
anything
actually
else.
half.
It's less.
It is less.
It's significantly less.
You said half last time. I'm like, no, not really half.
About.
But it's significantly less.
So the shipping cost is significantly less because we print it here, we just ship it out. You just have to worry about the outputs. Welcome to the news.
The news.
Would you like to see something cool?
That sounds like something people should absolutely say no to.
Would you like me to draw an elephant with one dot?
You do have something of value you should share for the news.
Okay.
It is not an elephant drawn with one dot.
Should I do the elephant with one dot first?
We don't want you to. I hate you so much. Anyway,
with the news.
respect the viewer's time.
I was going to come close to you with it, but okay.
Respect the viewer's time.
You can just zoom it. No elephant. Elephant. No.
News.
The news. We did a swatch thing. I did a thing.
You did a swatch thing.
Yeah. So as much as we like to goof around all day long on the show, we actually get some work done.
He did some work.
We built a ERP which has all the software, all the processes that we use on a daily basis.
What's an ERP?
It is an enterprise. It is a software. I have no idea what ERP stands for. Nobody's asked.
I don't know what the ERP stands for. Anyway, she wrote an overarching program that runs most of the processes.
Because what I noticed when I came in was everything is just disconnected. They're on Google Sheets. They're on these Google Sheets. There's a lot of data that's just not there. Not a lot of tracking going on. No user-side interface where the painters can't really do anything. Now everything is connected. You can check it through your phone. The painters can request for new sets.
However, did we manage before we had that?
Yeah.
To be fair, we stopped managing pretty quickly once we grew to a certain
But
point.
the newest addition to the ERP is a database of swatches. So you probably, thank you, Jude, it's enterprise resource planning and plan those resources we do.
Anyways, about the swatches.
Yes. So before, with the swatches, you're probably wondering, like, how do we have all these, because we've been doing, orders for 20 years now? 21 years? And we have a bunch of orders in the library. If you've done an order with us before, how can we make sure to match it 100%? And with every order, we have a swatch. And those swatches were just in folders, in files, and there was a 300-something swatches just scattered around. They're in the files, they were in the folders, but there's no way to actually look up if it's there, what it is.
You had to go through every single one.
Yeah, so I went through them manually and then just labeled them, tagged them, and they're all in different volumes, different books. So on the dashboard, you can just type in client name, or you can type in order name, or you can type in date, you can type in volume, whatever the input you want. You can go and check where it is in the books, in the big storage library thing, and then you can just switch it out.
So what this means for you as a client is that you will send us figures, say some salamanders for your army. And we will go, oh, look, someone sent some salamanders, let's paint them. And then we will make a swatch, which will have the same green, all the main colors painted on that swatch. And then that gets filed now into this new system. And then when 3 months from now you go, actually, why don't you paint me a salamander army? Instead of us going, did we make a swatch? Right? We go, perfect. We have a swatch, and we can find the swatch more
Find the
easily,
swatch,
right?
yes.
And we go from there.
Yeah.
It's always nice when people send us a sample figure anyway, because there are things a swatch will lose which you will not have when you have an actual sample figure with you. But it helps to make sure the colors at least are on the same page, because there are different blends and different mixes, different painters using the different different varying
So
amounts and so
customized,
on.
everything's
At
customized.
the end of the day, it's people doing things, unless you have a touchstone. Things don't necessarily connect in the way you'd like it to.
We also have a physical dashboard downstairs where the art AI, the art instruction guys, can just at a glance see exactly what's on the build tracks for exhibition standard and
So what are
shows.
the art instruction guys?
They're the people that make art instructions. They basically take the email instructions that you guys give us, because most of the painters are still learning English. Some of them don't understand English.
And painters are working with visual
yes, they have
instructions,
photos.
and they're given written instructions.
Yeah.
And you don't want people who are better with pictures to be looking at words.
Yeah.
You want people who can do both, like Ahib and his AI Bro team. They
Big
sit
up,
down and
Ahib.
go, okay, this is what we understand the situation. Shall we clarify these points? They're not very clear. Shall we say, let's do this way? Let's remove the decision points. So what the painter gets is very clear work instruction. There are no decision points. And there's all pictures.
That's the news. Nothing else?
I am going to be running my 40k RPG at last.
What is your 40k RPG? Would you like to explain a bit more? No.
Why, yeah.
Yes? Oh, sorry.
Was it a no? Do you want me to?
I thought it was a surprise. I wasn't sure if you wanted to spoil the surprise for the people actually in the audience.
I'm not sure. Well, it is. The players are going to be members of Imperial Intelligence. There's a crusade going on. It's set before Abaddon's 13th Crusade, and people working in signals are seeing an increase in warp activity in the Escalon sector, just next to the Eye of Terror. So something is odd's happening. They feel that these match the historical patterns from the 12th Crusade. So definitely something is happening, and people need to go clear this out. And there's one world that supplies a lot of food to this one crusade, and they're just clearing things out to make sure there's less drama, and things start going on with the food supply. And it looks like Warcraft may be involved. The players need to get in there before the Inquisition does. Because the Inquisition will sort out whatever the Warcraft is. It will also destroy the food supply.
Nice. Sometimes when you're running it.
Well, tomorrow, unless you're going to be spending time with your girlfriend on her birthday.
It's a birthday, so
Yeah.
it's kind of have to.
Fair. It's fair.
So yeah, that is the news.
He gets the worst character, leftover character.
I think I'm lucky to have a character than be dead, so I don't want to
You
get
have lots
pushed
of
out.
character.
Huh?
You have lots of character.
Thank you.
Yes, I'm
It's
glad
like
you're
when
not-
somebody says you're so special. I don't know if it's special needs or what kind
Well,
of
you're not
special.
dead. You have plenty
Yeah.
of character.
Thank you. I am so characterful. Shall we? Thank you for watching. That was episode 11 of the Paintedfigs show.
I hope you're ready to like and subscribe.
Please do like and subscribe. Is there anything else I should do? Comment. Share with your family, friends, siblings, neighbors, pets. Yeah.
You got the pets in there. That's the important thing.
That,
Thank you.
what was that?
What?
Like and
I'm not sure
subscribe.
about that one.
And cut.
40,000, there is only war.
And love. There's space for love here and there.
There is not. Only in death does duty end. Suffer not the unclean.
And love. Sorry, I don't know.
Purge the heretic.